Tuesday to you. We're hanging out at the 4th annual Lake Norman Chamber Foundation Thanksgiving breakfast. It's an opportunity to support some local organizations, some local nonprofits, Bridge of Hearts, as well as Cornelius Early Scholars. Somebody who understands and knows the local community very well, Jack Salzman. Good morning, sir. How are you?
Good morning. How are you?
Thanks for coming and hanging out.
Thanks for joining us. Yeah, I went and just grabbed you from the table while you were eating breakfast.
Oh, you did? I was wondering why you came out here. No way that he did this on his own. Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure I wasn't going to get in trouble when I went back in.
Sir, so you've had quite the career here in the Lake Norman area. How do you look at this area? Like, what goes through your mind when you think about Lake Norman?
I just think it's a great region. I mean, the whole community from Mooresville, exit 36 to exit 23, just that whole region. I think it's one of the best regions in the country, and it was perfect for us. We loved coming here. We didn't know a soul. Moved here, got entrenched into the community. And I think that really was a difference. The people here are amazing. And if somebody comes in here and gives back to the community will give back to that person as well.
You did over the 20 years you guys owned Lake Norman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram?
Yep.
So over 20 years you guys gave back all the time to the community. Now even with the serve you do, and you've got the Giving with Grace Foundation now. What's that been like to be able to just dive in headfirst to just support wherever there's needs at?
Well, we just made it a part of our foundation from when we started, selling cars. We sold over 100,000 cars while we were at Lake Norman.
Wow.
And what that did was allow us to give back in a big way. And that's why we started our family foundation. On the board are our kids and our grandkids. The first Friday in December, we have our Giving with Grace gifting luncheon. And it's amazing. So we had over 100 grant requests this year, and we send them out to our kids and our grandkids that are over 10 years old that are on our board, and that they pick the winners. And there's 10 winners, and we give $25,000 to each winner, each charitable organization. But what the amazing thing is, the kids and the grandkids, they have to give us their why they're picking that organization. And you get to see a little insight into how their minds work, on why they want to give back. The younger girls that are 10, 12, 14, 15, they go right towards those women organizations. Some of the other ones, a little bit, they go right to the animal welfare. I mean, it's just interesting. And Rob and I always, just marvel at how they think and why they want to give back to those organizations.
I could imagine Grandpa Jack getting the easels set up. Okay, let's do the presentations. Let's get them in. But for you guys to be able to be here in the room, early education, do you think that matters in the family scheme of things at all?
100%. I truly believe that our kids, you always wonder as a parent, are your kids watching or listening? And I know they were watching and listening because we've been giving back for 20 years, or more than that. But since we've been here, and they absolutely watched.
You've got the serve now, Pickleball and Kitchen here in Cornelius now, finding even more ways to give back. You guys give discounts to firefighters and those people in the community and things like that. What's it been like now starting the new venture? How you feeling about it?
Well, going back to work was a little tough, but once I got past that, it's been great. The community's been great, welcoming us with open arms. We're there every day. Robin and I see people that we know, and the response has been amazing. The food is unbelievable. Our chef Carlos is great.
It's good food.
Yeah, even if you don't play pickleball, you got to come for the food.
Oh, the food's fantastic, yeah.
And the dessert?
Oh, so good. Yeah. Oh, my gosh, so good. You got the sampler, right? The dessert sampler was good.
It's that you guys even have, they're using the pistachio, and is it the Dubai chocolate?
The Dubai chocolate, yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, it was absolutely amazing. Everything was fantastic, though.
Thank you.
Do you like being a restaurateur now, too, like at this point?
No, I don't like working now. I was a retirement failure for almost 2 years.
Yeah.
And, the working part's a little tough, but the community loves it. We'll get it all set up so Rob and I don't have to be there every day, but that'll just take a little time, and we'll get that going and take it from there.
We're talking with Jack Salzman of the Serve Pickleball and Kitchen. We're here at the 4th annual Lake Norman Chamber Foundation Thanksgiving breakfast, supporting local nonprofits, two in particular today, raising dollars for Bridge of Hearts as well as the Cornelius Early Scholars. I think there's a perception that people think Lake Norman doesn't have needs, right?
Big needs here, big
And
needs.
So what's that been like for you, and what do you see on a day-to-day?
Well, Robin, number one, is in charge of our giving, and she always has been. It's just that's her nature is giving back. But we're involved in so many organizations. We've been on boards. but the need is just real. There's just need for food, for shelter, for everything in between.
And here in 2025, right, where food insecurity, housing, all of those things really being here, do you see, because you guys have continued not just 1 year, but year after year to stay involved, do you see these dollars impacting people in the community?
Yeah, well, I think you said it's the fourth year of this, and each year the room gets bigger and bigger. So the Chamber Foundation really doing a good job giving back, and we pick some really good charities, I think, year after year.
All right, so what are you doing for fun these days? You're working. That's obviously only so fun, but what else?
My fun this weekend, our granddaughter in Dallas, her high school volleyball team's a state championship, so we're flying to Dallas on Friday to go watch her hopefully win a state championship. She'll be our second granddaughter to win a state championship. Our older granddaughter won one in soccer, so we're hoping that streak continues.
I'd love to just take a couple minutes to just kind of pick your brain since you're here. You stepped into the Thunderdome today, somehow made me convince you. So
I talked you into coming in here.
So when you look at the world right now, right, you got the markets moving the way they are, right, and see everything. I imagine you kind of look at things a little bit differently. What are you seeing when you see like kind of this global kind of shift just happening in like whether it's financial, business world, technology? Where's everything at for you?
Me personally, I just don't think that you can listen to all that, because if you watch one channel or listen to one channel, you hear one thing. If you're on the other channel and watch and listen, you hear that. I've always been a big believer somewhere in the middle is the truth, and that's where I've been in the center all my life. I haven't gotten too far crazy on one side or the other, and I think if you just kind of stay down the middle, you tend to stay out of trouble, and you can just focus on what's important to you.
What do you call it when you keep the ball in the middle on the pickleball court?
I'm still trying to,
Is that what you have to do, is keep it in the middle?
My pickleball brain doesn't work because I can't get that vision of you out of my mind playing pickleball.
Playing in his sock feet.
Well, yeah, in a sock that had holes in them.
The fact that you let me step on your indoor courts with no shoes, I thought was pretty amazing there. So thank you for that. I really do appreciate that. Are people enjoying the indoor court? Because that's like a special court there at the Serve.
Yeah, so there's so many elements. So we do a lot of corporate events right now, which is there's no place in our region to have a great corporate event. And to have a corporate event where people can have fun, that's just a whole nother element that I think a lot of people are just absolutely loving. Our Top Golf Swing Suites, so not just for golf enthusiasts, but there are 30 other games you can play. So our families are just eating those swing suites up. And then the pickleball is just going gangbusters.
I did the carnival one where I could set up the milk milk jugs and throw the ball. That was pretty sweet. That was awesome.
Yep.
And then for that gathering space, so if there is a business that wants to come and have an event there at the Surf, do you guys open up the space for that, they can come rent space?
We just had a real estate company come in this past Tuesday, 65 people recognizing their top performers. They used the event space. They had a seated meal with filet mignon, and then they had 6 pickleball courts and 2 golf simulator swing suites.
Also, Panthers aren't doing too bad these days. Let's say I wanted to go have a drink somewhere. Am I able to do that at the Serve?
Great question. We had a lot of people this past Sunday. You know, we got 15 TVs in that place, and a lot of people watching the Panthers in that big overtime win. And the place definitely, you could hear a roar when they won.
Exciting in there for sure. Yeah, great place to watch a game.
The outdoor courts there as well. Are those going to be closed like when it snows outside, or how does that work?
We're going to come up with some sort of polar bear promotion or something. We'll get people playing.
Yeah.
Because we just want them there because the food's amazing and there's so many other things to do.
The food's amazing, and that indoor-outdoor kind of element too with the bar and that big window that opens so you can kind of – and, you know, we get 70-degree days in November sometimes too. Yep. You never know.
Absolutely.
We're at the end of the year here. We're at the Lake Norman Chamber 4th Annual Foundation Thanksgiving Breakfast, supporting local nonprofits, Cornelius Early Scholars, as well as Bridge of Hearts. What do you think about the year end, right? Because it's kind of this every transition of season for everybody. Does that matter in your world anymore, or what's it like for you, or is it just, hey, it's getting colder out?
Well, I mean, we're still in the car business in South Carolina and Houston, Texas. So, yeah, end of the year, last week, right after Thanksgiving is very big for us. And then, of course, December, especially for tax reasons, people want new cars and things like that.
Okay, Jack Salzman of the Serve Pickleball and Kitchen, wonderful local advocate, community supporter, have been for a long time. You and your wonderful wife, Robin, who have just done wonderful things. Giving with Grace Foundation. Now, that is where you guys give the money out to other nonprofits in the local community. So thank you for continuing to be part of the community. We really appreciate
it. Absolutely, it's what we love to do.
And I'm going to go by the Serve and take my shoes off again and get on them courts.
start a
I think there's
fundraiser?
a,
Can we
yeah, I
start
think there's a picture of you.
and get him some shoes?
Yes, please. Just socks. We'll just get him some good socks.
We're hanging out at the Lake Norman Chamber 4th Annual Foundation Breakfast, Thanksgiving style, supporting local nonprofits. Thanks again, Jack.
Thank you.